Hello, my name is Alexander Mesri. I'm a technical engineer at the Ceph eDelivery Support. Today we'll be going over the second video of the tutorial for the message lifecycle for Domibus. In the first video of the series, we had covered the four-corner model. It was a short overview describing the different components of the model and how they function. In this video, we will go into more detail about the basic flow. To explain the basic flow, we will cover the sending of a message from C1 to C4 and explain each part of the process. In step 1, C1 makes a send message call to the web service listener on C2. This message is constituted of a message body, header, and attachment. Upon receiving the message from C1, C2 carries out the following actions. It first validates the message sent by the user, for instance, to verify if the format of the message is correct. It then compresses the message and its payload. It signs this compressed message, encrypts it, and then localizes the access points of the recipients based on its identifiers specified in the user message. These identifiers allow the user to search for an access point referenced in its registry. That can be either stored locally in the P mode, which is the configuration file that specifies the operations of Domibus, or globally in an SMP. The subject of an SMP will be covered in another video. Once that is done, it sends the encrypted and compressed message to the recipient access point. Once Domibus receives a message from C1, the first message status is ready to send. Now that the message has been processed by corner 2 issues a send message response containing the message ID that it has generated and linked to the message it received from C1. Upon receiving the message at C2, the message status immediately changes from ready to send to sending queued. It is important to note that Domibus has an internal scheduler that picks up the messages that are ready to be sent. When this occurs, the message status changes from send in queued to send in progress. Once the message has been sent, the status of the message changes from send in progress to waiting for receipt. In this depiction, we see that the message has left C2 and has arrived at C3. Now C3 is going to process this new message. Once C3 receives the encrypted message, it first starts by decrypting the message. It verifies the sender's signature, also stores the sender's request, and decompresses this message. It validates the origin of the user's message and sends an acknowledgement to its access point, to C2 in this case. And then it archives the user message. As you can see here, while corner 2 is waiting for a receipt, corner 3 is receiving the message. So the new message status would be received at this point. Now that the message processing as described has been accomplished, C3 responds to the message by sending a message signal to C2 stating that it has acknowledged receipt of this message. Now that corner 2 receives the acknowledgement of this message, the status of the sent message, again sent from corner 2 to corner 3, changes from waiting for receipt to acknowledged. At this point, C3 has archived the message. As the message is available for download, C4 is able to collect it at any time. Once this occurs, the message status of this new message changes from received in corner 3 to downloaded. As this new message has been downloaded by C4, and depending on the configuration stipulated in the P mode file, again, the P mode file stands for processing mode file. It is the configuration file that defines the behavior of the access point in a given condition. It would then delete the file. If the file, the message, has been deleted, the message status changes from downloaded to deleted. The conditions of a successful message transfer would be described as following. At C2, the sending access point, the response to a get message status call would need to be acknowledged. On C3, the receiving access point, you would need to have a get message response in the form of received, downloaded, or deleted. Received would imply that the message successfully arrived to the access point. Downloaded, as the name implies, has been successfully downloaded by C4, or deleted, depending on the configuration stipulated in the pmode file. The message can be deleted at any time. This concludes video 2 of the 4-video series for the message lifecycle for Domibus. In the following video, we will cover an alternative flow for the message lifecycle. If you have any questions or would like to get more information on Ceph Digital, please follow the link below. Thank you very much and hope to see you next time.